Alright guys, I'm just going to eat again to show you that I'm actually better. I find it kind of crazy that, you have to prove to somebody that they can just eat food. Today we got steak,
Same as yesterday.
old steak, same as yesterday really. We got one person, we got steak, feta cheese, and this is like, I don't know, it's like wheat, but it's kind of like couscous, millet, I guess you could call it. And then I got a Slavic sugary pear drink that's just pretty much just sugar, probably. It's spring water. Treated natural spring water, natural carbon dioxide, citric acid, sugar, and pear concentrate. It ain't gonna slide down easy if it ain't cheesy. I like that phrase. Kind of gross. I almost choked on cheese the other day. I don't know what. No, it was something else. But when I was little, I used to take the cheese sticks, and my brothers and I would kind of play chicken with each other and see how far we we could get the stringy cheese stick down each other's throat, and then kids are gross. How's it going? K Scissor Kid? Did I say that? I probably said that wrong. Anybody have any questions? I swear to God, I cooked this steak pretty well, but when I heated it up, I overcooked it. Now I'm eating leather, apparently. Cisco. This is actually kind of a lot of food. I don't know if I'm gonna eat it all. We had quite a few people in here yesterday. I don't have any food allergies. Except the vegetables. I hate vegetables. They just taste so awful. I can't eat them. I don't have allergies. I just gag. I just go, "Wah." I'm telling you, when I first, saw the brain CT scans for German new medicine, that it flipped a switch in my head that said, being afraid of energy and nutrients is crazy. And then I had a few minor food intolerances that were linked to trauma after that. Literally overnight. I had one guy, all he could eat was ribeye steaks for like 3 or 4 years. He was still having flares just eating ribeye steaks. And once he could see the conflict and he had the confidence, it's like the next day he was just eating whatever he wanted. I don't know what vegetable. I don't even know what vegetables I eat. Sometimes I'll do like a vegetable fruit smoothie I'll get from Whole Foods or something, but I mean, there's so few vegetables. Like, really, the only thing that's actually a vegetable are like leafy greens. Everything else is a fruit essentially, and broccoli. Maybe cauliflower too. I overcooked this, man. I'm pretty much eating leather. Who's on the call and what gut issues do you have? I had Crohn's and colitis. Now it's gone because I found the trauma that was linked to. Do you know what did you have any? What did you have going on? Man, this is fucking burnt. This is burnt. Oh my god. It's like I'm eating burnt leather. What did I do? Ulcerative colitis. Now, when did your ulcerative colitis start? How old were you? That's right. Never ask a woman's age. It started in 2017. So, what were you doing in 2017? Were you going to school? Or did you have a certain job? Was your boyfriend a jerk? IBS and anxiety. So gut issues are really just anxiety expressed through your butthole. Very unpleasant and smelly and not attractive. I remember the first X-Men, like the very first one I saw in theaters. I must have been in middle school, and my diarrhea was just awful. And I was on a date, kind of, and like every time something scary would come up in the movie, like I wasn't scared, but I had to go to the bathroom, and the girl was like, "Man, this guy is such a bitch." Mm. Yeah, it is. It can be stressful being a caregiver for sure. So, but there was something particular about 2017. So something would have gotten resolved, like something was stressful in 2017, and then it somehow got resolved in 2017. If that's when your symptoms first started, like that's kind of what we're looking for. So was the toxic boyfriend? Did you refer to him as a piece of shit or a piece of crap? I did? Okay. So, this is where I would be like digging into more details, but like let's say you guys are like stuck together for whatever reason. Maybe you're like, I don't know, sharing a lease or something, and you're like, man, I can't get this piece of shit out of my life. Like I literally can't. Like, what do you want to do with shit? You want to eject it. And so it depends. I've seen it go both ways with diarrhea and constipation. So like, this guy makes me angry. He's a piece of shit, and I want to eject him from my life, but I can't. Um, that might result in the person having like a lot of diarrhea and gut pain. And then when the person like finally gets rid of them, like when that toxic guy is like finally out of their life, that's when a lot of the symptoms start. But we all know with toxic relationships, it's usually back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And then some people will get constipated if like they really want to be with this person. They're like the light of my stars. Oh, please don't leave me. Like they want to suck every last bit of value out of this person. And so what the colon does is it becomes constipated, and it's almost like your gut is holding on to this person and trying to suck every last bit of value out of them. And the person's going to feel like sad and depressed about it. Kind of like how I feel sad and depressed about this this steak right here. I don't know if I can eat it. I cooked it, so. Yeah, if you had, usually when it's diarrhea and bloody, it's more of a anger and a frustration, annoyance with the offending party. And so if it's still occurring, we're just like somehow that experience still haunts us on a subconscious or even conscious level. One of my biggest flares was around a relationship. And, she was definitely like something I wanted to get rid of at the time. Hi, Kesh. You say yo, dude. Hey, yo. Yeah, I was in the military, but had a crappy childhood. But people's families tend to follow cycles. Yeah, that's true. I definitely inherited some habits from my parents. Day 18 of a Crohn's flare. One was 2 years ago. I stopped taking mesalamine, and now I'm back on it. So, Rambo. Have you watched the movie Rambo, if you're still here? Because Rambo actually has a lot of good references to post-traumatic stress syndrome disorder. Crohn's and colitis is PTSD of the butthole, essentially, or expressed through the butthole, expressed through the intestines. Yeah, that can happen too. I really have to concentrate to eat this. It is really like I'm eating my shoe. Oh, a burnt shoe. Would you say goat milk is good? No, I hate goat milk. I think it tastes like goat. I feel like I'm kissing a goat when I drink goat milk. But it is healthy for you. But again, it's not like you're drinking from the Holy Grail. Some people think like when they drink kefir, they're like, it's like you're like Indiana Jones in the Last Crusade. And you're like, oh, I'm gonna be all better. No, it's just most of your symptoms are caused by the stress in your life, a certain type of stressful theme in your life. What's your favorite Indiana Jones? I haven't seen the last one yet. I saw the fourth one. I like the Last Crusade and the first one, Raiders. But you gotta appreciate Temple of Doom because it is pretty dark. Yes, I'm eating with my hands. This is. I know. Ah. Oh, so burnt. I think we might watch Avatar tonight, but I don't know. I don't feel like sitting down for 5 hours. I don't know how long it is. Ask away, guys. I'm only going to be here until I finish this. I'm about done. I don't know if I can finish this. Last Crusade was a good one? Yeah. Yeah, I'm not eating that. I just rather not. Yeah, I'm good on steak. It's too burnt. I don't know what I did to it. I'm not excited for it. The new Indiana Jones movie. I watched a lot of Indiana Jones growing up and a lot of Star Wars. So if you only get to seem to get certain diarrhea with like certain dairy types, and like dairy is safe, like it's just an absurd idea to be allergic to baby food. What you want to look for is how those types of dairy can be related to like a conflict in your past. So, for an example, for me, I used to get diarrhea when I would eat mozzarella cheese. And like I knew cheese was safe, but I was like, what is going on here? And I remember like my mom, we'd always have mozzarella cheese because my mom would make like homemade pizza and she would hand grate the mozzarella. And us kids, we would always like steal the mozzarella essentially so she couldn't make, like we would just like eat the cheese until, there wouldn't be enough cheese left over to make pizza. And so there was always kind of like this battle. And, I was a little kid, I didn't understand. But, I think there might have been a conflict there where my mom would just, or maybe just the way I interpreted her was just like, this mozzarella cheese was this thing like I really, really wanted and I couldn't have. Yeah. Yeah, I really haven't been excited for many movies lately. Like I almost saw the Mario movie, but I haven't. What was the last movie we got excited for? Um, I haven't seen a movie in a while that I was. Oh man, the 1883 or 18. The whole Yellowstone TV shows. The one that takes place in the 1800s hit me hard. That I was depressing, but good. Depressing. Yeah. Um, I haven't gotten excited for a Marvel movie in so long. I remember going to see like every single one. Now I'm like, eh. I actually want to see The Flash. The Flash looks good. I'm actually kind of excited for The Flash. I'm full, guys. I put too much food on this plate. Alrighty, guys. Thanks for showing up and watching me trying to eat my shoe here. Whoops. Yeah, don't advise it. Yeah, guys, enjoy your dessert. Enjoy your food today. And good luck getting better. Bye-bye. My big issues are constipation and poor digestion. So constipation is going to stem from something that makes you, like, you need something, like, I need my pear drink. This company went out of service, and there's only 100 bottles left in the whole world, and they burn the recipe. Like, I'm so sad I won't be able, like, your body's trying to suck every last bit of value out of this. There's something of that nature causing the constipation. Might be money, might be praise from somebody, might be respect. Like, there's something we're trying to suck, absorb every last bit of value out of. So that's what you want to look for with constipation and digestion. For constipation. So, all right, guys, bye bye. Yeah, but abandonment's one thing. Like, abandonment might affect your access to a certain resource. There's something. This is a thing. This is a fork. If I don't have this fork, I'm going to starve to death because I can't eat my food with my hands. I need this steak or I will starve to death. I need this wheat or I will starve to death. I need this cheese or I will starve to death. What is something that you can't get, and when you can't digest it, you can't absorb it, it makes you sad and depressed? Like, that's it, and fearful. You feel like, there's nothing I can do to get that, to digest and absorb that thing. That's what we're looking for. So, alrighty, guys. Bye-bye.